Hey guys, welcome back to another video analysis. We're just going to be looking at the usual NASDAQ, US30, and XRP. So, as you can currently see, I've kind of just actually just did a little bit of analysis just to actually really um, briefly map out how I'm actually seeing NASDAQ. But let's just zoom out a little bit so that I think maybe you guys can be able to just see on what is really going on. Lines up top here. All right, so with actually let's zoom out a little, just a little bit on the monthly. So on the monthly, we see kind of this overall momentum actually pushing up with the last monthly candlestick as it is. This month is actually coming to an end. So also depending on how this candlestick actually closes, we'll kind of just get a really good confirmation based on how the overall direction will look like in the next few months. So now zooming in on the weekly, as you can see, prices kind of just like rejected this very heavily respected zone. So it's resistance, resistance, support. So kind of just seeing upward momentum actually push up within the markets. When you zoom in on the daily, as you can see, this zone, which is around 16,890, 16,898 has been heavily respected, so we are kind of just like pushing to the upside. And when we do zoom in on the daily, we currently seeing just upward momentum actually pushing through within the markets as is. I've already mapped out my lines, but yeah, if you want actually just kind of like full detail, you can go on to the Instagram page, or join our free community group, which is in our link in the bio. And you can directly message me there and we can take you through the whole course as is based on how to actually map out these lines, or actually just go through some of like the videos that I've actually just uploaded as is. But I think to get a really good understanding of like what these lines actually do, and based on just like the coloring as well too, I would strongly suggest you take the course. But yeah, anyway, overall as is, we are kind of just seeing so I'm just going to start it from the high. We've been seeing higher highs and higher lows actually push straight into the market, and then a W formation pattern actually formed about where it actually came through and respected this level right here, and we kind of just like saw a testing the high at this resistance up top here, which came through and retested the zone actually, which is yeah, around 17,839. So now we are actually kind of in a bullish momentum, because we're actually seeing higher highs, well, we're seeing higher highs and higher lows, and higher high, higher low. So which you could potentially be expecting within this market is, now that we're kind of just testing out this level here, which is 19,488.3, we maybe could see a straight push to the upside in the next level, being a 19,899.3, which is around here. Or maybe we could see a touch which rejects this resistance level right here, and then we see a continuation and push straight to the upside, breaking this higher high, creating a higher low and a higher high up top here. So I am a little optimistic as is with NASDAQ, but we could be potentially experiencing quite a few scenarios as is with with this. Now that I've actually mapped out this like support level, just in pushing out, just on mapping out kind of like this uptrend movement. We could maybe see price actually continuing downwards and then testing out this level right here. But on how things I'm actually viewing, how I'm viewing US 100 NASDAQ, we could either be potentially seeing an upside movement or downside. Downside reason being because fundamentals are actually looking quite negative um, for this week. We also are seeing a lot of company earnings being released this week. So Microsoft, Apple, Visa as well too. It's quite a lot of the big shots that are actually, but if you want to get just a little full on scope based on update, based on the companies that are actually being released, you can join our free community group. So just to zoom in actually, this is quite a strong support area, which you've seen a test quite often. So if we do what I'm also just maybe anticipating seeing, so if we do kind of just maybe see a retest with the support level and a bounce straight up and breaking this resistant level, then we could see a large push in bullish momentum to the upside. So yeah, we'll just have to see on how things actually play on with NASDAQ. Today doesn't seem as clear as it is for me as yet, but I'll need to kind of just see a little bit of momentum actually breaking in between these two levels. It's either being this this level here, which is 19,487, and the support level, which is around 19,150 to 160, around about there, in between this level here. So we'll see on how things actually go. Moving on to US30. US30, US30, US30 I actually placed in a buy, which was a breaking through, and then kind of just saw a retest and well, price came through and actually hit my stop loss within this level. So, but it wasn't actually too much of a train smash because I've actually been doing well enough on NASDAQ. So, but to really just dive a little in on the analysis with US30. So US30 as well too. We could actually potentially be seeing push to the upside because actually once you actually take out this, so same situation has been transpiring with we should call this US30. So we're kind of just seeing the W formation actually form apart as is. Right here, yeah, retest on the neck, straight failure to actually break this resistance level and push straight back down to this low. And then now we're kind of actually seeing higher highs and higher lows actually forming where this resistance has actually been broken here. And we're going to be testing this high and potentially maybe testing this low into a continuation upwards momentum into this resistant level here that's actually been tested here. And then maybe a straight drop actually to this support level here just to complete or form the triangle as shown. So with how Dow Jones is actually playing out, I could actually be potentially waiting for a few like really good setups based on buys. So we do end up testing this resistance up top here and then coming back to retest this low. I'll probably just enter as is, and then my next target will be around at 40,851. But we'll see on how things actually play out and go. I think this one also as well too. I'm just gonna wait and see on how things actually play out after the New York session opens. Exactly the same with NASDAQ. But I am going to potentially actually place in positions. I think US30 is playing out a little much more better than it is looking on compared to NASDAQ. And then now, the favorite one that I've been actually really milking, which is XRP. So if you've actually been following some of the videos based on me breaking down XRP, it, I've been clearly stating and showing, just based on the simple analysis that we've actually been breaking down, as is with the formation of this head and shoulders pattern right here. So the left shoulder, the head, so right shoulder. Give me a retest. I'm just going to take out my pathway. Give me a retest at the neck, and then we decided to push straight up. So this one actually really paid in very good for like the past maybe 3 weeks, I would say. I've been actually taking advantage of XRP that's been actually kind of just pushing in within this channel. It is reaching its highest point, which will be like roughly around where the resistant level is. Yeah, we could potentially maybe expect it just to maybe reach $2.50. But just zooming out on the daily, as you can see, be able to see that just the channel is just very clear. So any upside movement which will break this resistance level right here, I will maybe potentially be entering buys to the upside. So we could actually be reaching all-time highs as soon as we break this level here, possibly. So we'll just have to kind of just see how things actually play out. XRP as well too. I think based on this support trend line, just mapping out the upward movement in trend, if it does potentially break this trend line, we could maybe be experiencing price dropping. So just to keep in mind, this is a very strong support level. So if it does maybe create some kind of pattern in the sense of actually just maybe possibly doing this. Let me see. Breakthrough and maybe an M formation, and then straight breakthrough and a retest, and then we just see price actually tumbling down. Then that will give us confirmation that we are seeing a change in direction as is moving forward. But to be quite honest with you, I'm very much so bullish. I think fundamentally, so if we do see kind of just like a bit of a change in the tariff wars that we are experiencing, in this positive like real agreements between Trump and the president of China, then we can be able to kind of just move forward throughout the market. But yeah, hope this video has helped anybody that's been actually analyzing and seeing on how I have just been mapping out the charts. Do follow us on Instagram. Please do like, share, and subscribe and comment. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.